video, I will tell you an overview of listening module of IELTS exam. This is the first module that student attempts during IELTS exam. It is of 9 bands and it has 4 sections. In this, student listens to the recording and then write the answers there and then on the question paper. It has 4 sections like I said, starting with section 1, which is a conversation. In this, student will listen to the conversation between just 2 people, and it would be a general one. For example, renting an accommodation, finding a particular place, booking something. It has 10 questions pertaining to that particular section. Moving to next section, it's a monologue. That means single person speaking. Mono means single, log means speech. So single person speaking. So in this, again, a general kind of lecture or something and a kind of an introduction would be given. For example, introduction of a particular place, or maybe the directions for a library or anything like that. Again, 10 questions pertaining to that particular monologue. Next one is again the conversation, but this time it's going to be the academic one. In this, students would be discussing about tutorials, about tests, assignments and so on, and maybe the teachers. Again, student gets 10 questions, and in this, one can listen to more than 2 people. That means 3, it can be 3, it can be 4 as well. It is again followed by a monologue, which is a proper classroom lecture in which teacher would be giving an academic lecture. It is again having 10 questions per module or per section. So in total it has 40 questions and 30 minutes for recording and 10 minutes extra to transfer the answers properly onto the answer sheet. Yes, you get some extra time to transfer the answers. Now talking about some general tips to complete or to get good marks in your IELTS exam for listening section. In order to get 7 bands, one needs to get at least 30 out of 40 correct. Section 1 and 2 are comparatively easier and section 3 and 4 are a bit tough. So in order to success or in order to accomplish the task, one needs to underline the keywords prior. You get some time to go through the questions, so I'd always underline the keywords. And then predict the answer form as well, that in which form the answer would be, whether it would be a noun or an adjective or a verb. Always focus on 2 questions at a time. Do not think that one question you're going to focus and next you're going to hear the next question and then focus. So it's better to always keep 2 questions in your mind. Make notes if required. Since you would be listening only once, you would not be given a chance to listen to it again. So it's better if you make notes. Whenever you think you're not able to interpret or you think the pace is pretty fast, it's better to make notes so that later you can check. Always look for synonyms. You would not be getting the exact words, so it's better if you look for the synonyms. Revise. Yes, it's always better to revise. Always check your answers by rereading the sentences to see whether they are making forms grammatically or not. And last but not the least, transfer properly. One needs to transfer the answers properly. It is advisable to write in block letters so that you don't make any mistake while writing something. So these are the tips to get good score in listening module. All the best for your listening modules.